Hello everyone, welcome to my channel for one ICT problem for a day. Today we're going to be looking at this question, and it basically are asking us what are the true statements for the graph of f, so the function f. So if you take a first glance at it, you might think, oh, this question is tricky, I don't know where to start, there's nowhere I can place my knowledge into it and solve the answers out. So there's a couple ways I'm going to show you later to solving this problem step by step. So first of all, select the useful information it provided to us. So 8, 0 and 0b are the two coordinates. So by looking at this question, you probably you should know a is the x-intercept and b is the y-intercept. Why? Because 8, 0 for the x-intercept, the y-intercept must be 0. And for the coordinates 8, 0, it matches the requirement. And the same way for b, it is the y-intercept because the x-intercept for it is 0. So by knowing this useful knowledge, we can keep reading this question. So it continues saying that a plus b equal to 0 and a is not equal to b. So just think about that. In what cases will make 8 and b add up to 0 but not equal to each other? Well, that means they must have different signs. So either one of each have a positive sign and another have a negative sign, and vice versa. So by knowing these two useful knowledge, we can kind of start by drawing the graph for this. So first of all, there's actually two ways to draw this. I'm gonna show you the both ways. And for the first one, we can make a is greater than 0 and b is less than 0. So a is positive and b is negative. So a is the x-intercept, which means it have to locate it on the x-axis, and b is negative, which is here. So these are 2 points, and it also says it is a linear function. So no more fancy drawings, we can just connect these 2 dots and make a horizontal line. Sorry, it's kind of messy, but you get the deal. So this is our f function. And for another way is that if a is less than 0 and b is greater than 0. So a is the negative. So a is right here, and b is positive. B probably right here. It didn't ask us to the specific value for the slope for this, so I'm just draw randomly. You probably will draw a different slope, probably more steep or more flat. Either ways, it's all fine. Okay, so I'm just showing you these 2 ways. So you can looking at these graphs either way. You can see the line is always upward sloping, right? And there's one statement that you have to remember really carefully is that if a line is upward sloping like this, the slope for that must be positive. There's no doubt about it. So which means leads us to choice A, it must be positive. And another a little tips is that if the line is like this, it's upward, it's downward sloping, then the slope for this must be a negative number, which is less than 0. And by knowing these knowledges, you can find the choice A will be our final answer. I hope it helps. See you next time.